Good evening. Thank you, Julie. I probably couldn't have wrote that better myself. Back in the day, Henry Giesenbeer formed a social club. It was a dance club, to be specific. It really didn't take long for the members to want more. They needed more. They demanded more. They began to network for business. They began to develop themselves professionally, learn new skills, and benefit their communities. This idea of leadership development has been the foundation of our organization and has truly stood the test of time. The idea of leadership development is truly what sets the JCs apart from other young persons' organizations. I'm sure many of you have heard the saying, work hard, play hard. Unfortunately, as JCs, sometimes I think we skip the work hard and build leaders part and go right to the playing hard. In 2011, President Dave and his team have done a fantastic job of branding our organization with We Build Leaders. We need to continue to build on this foundation. What do? We build leaders. How do we do it? We ID. The individual development area is the area that will restore some of the greatness to our organization, set us further ahead of other organizations, and provide the much sought after value our local membership and chapters are looking for. There's a tremendous amount of opportunity in the ID area. Unfortunately, there's a perception that ID has to be learning something in a boring seminar. Members understandably gravitate towards the feel-good areas of community development, membership socials, family activities. As the ID VP, I'd work with our local boards and membership to improve the ID area and to capitalize on some of these opportunities. The first place I see opportunity is to stop operating in these area of opportunity silos. While projects and events must be categorized for business purposes, record keeping, and awards, there's no reason why an ID project can't be advertised to our local community, raise funds, and be designed to recruit members, all while learning new skills for personal and professional development. Secondly, we need to improve the quality and quantity of our local ID programming. We need to think beyond glorified membership socials as ID projects. Personal and professional development can be much more than beer and wine tastings and international dinners. Next, as the membership area of opportunity has been merged into the ID area for training, programming, and books, I'd like to comment on the membership area. We've all heard the speeches before. Membership is everyone's responsibility. If we're not growing, we're dying. So on and so forth. Yes, yes, and yes. Chapters understand this. However, no one is sitting back raising their hand saying we don't want more members. Chapters understand the who, the why, the what, when, where. What they're struggling with and craving is the how. While there's no magic formula or recipe to membership, there are many best practices that can be implemented to make recruitment much more easy and turnkey. First, our local chapters must have an identity and be able to effectively deliver on it. You can't sell what you don't have. What is the value? Take this for example. We build leaders. Great. How do you do that? If your response is great socials, happy hours, bar crawls, there's not a lot of value. If your response is, we offer hands-on, practical experience in project management, budgeting, team management, while bettering the community, you have value. Next, activation is key to retention. If members are not contributing, they're not growing. If they're not growing, they don't see value. Local boards need to have a consistent process to regularly contact and activate their membership. It is certainly easier to retain a current member than to find a new one. By increasing renewals, it makes the mountain of recruitment and growth much easier to climb. In conclusion, I'd like to just summarize a few points. Number one, improving the quality of the ID area programming is key to providing value to our membership. Second, our local chapters must have an identity that includes this programming as part of it and that can be delivered consistently and effectively to current and prospective members. Adding this value increases retention and makes recruitment much more manageable. Finally, all of this together can create an environment that fosters consistent and sustainable membership growth. Together, we can do great things in the ID area and in the JCs as a whole. We have a great foundation to build on. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. We may need to rotate the tires and add a little air, but at the same time, I think our members really need to think big, dream big. What is the next idea that turns into a national project? Who is the next business owner or philanthropist? Who is the next person to dream big and make it happen? I certainly hope it's you. I appreciate your time this evening. I ask for your vote and your support. I look forward to serving you in the role of IDVP in 2012. Thank you very much for your time.